Well, this weekend, the drama In the Morning premieres at the Urban World Film Festival. Let's take a look.
Love for me is the most profound expression of who you really are. It's the digging and the digging and the pulling back of all the layers so that who you really are can just roam free.
You people are not talking about love. You're talking about desire. Love is action. Desire and pain are inseparable allies.
What's love without desire?
Marriage.
She would know, right?
Oh, that is crazy. All right, well, here to tell us more about the New York-based film is director Nefertiti Nguvu. Welcome to the show.
All right. Love the hair.
Thank you.
What color is that?
It's many different shades of pink.
Pink. All right. I like it.
Thank you.
Very cool. All right. Well, let's talk about your film. Enough about the hair.
Right.
So it follows 9 New Yorkers, and it's a real love letter to the city. Tell us more.
It's about 9 friends whose lives are interconnected. It takes place over the course of one day, and it really is a film about intimacy. You know, it's set in Brooklyn, so it's all about these friends and their relationships, and also it's kind of like a love letter to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's changing so much these days, and so it's like they're also saying goodbye in some ways to the community in Brooklyn that they once knew.
Are you a Brooklynite?
I lived in Brooklyn for a while, not anymore.
Okay,
Why
but
did
so
you-
did I.
Why was Brooklyn important for you?
You know, I feel like I developed as an artist when I lived in Brooklyn. When I was in film school, I was living in Brooklyn. You know, I was a poet for a little bit of time, and I lived in Brooklyn when the poetry scene was really happening there.
Fort
And
Greene?
So, yes.
Yeah, 108 St. James, girl. Where'd you live?
I was on, Jesus, it was so long ago.
It's all right.
Somewhere.
Exactly,
Greene.
exactly.
Okay.
But you know, I just felt like I came up as an artist there, and I really wanted to do something about Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And it's just a beautiful backdrop for beautiful brown folks. So.
Definitely is. It's a New York tale through and through. Do you think it would have been successful or as well received if it happened anywhere else?
You know, I think it really is about the characters, you know, but it's just like I feel like, you know, it's just a matter of having a city that you feel like really reflects kind of like what the mood and the tone of the film is, you know what I mean? I really wanted to make a film that really kind of reflected, to me, my friends and the people that I know, you know what I mean? I don't often get to see like women like myself on film, so that's why I wanted to make it.
And is it true that this film was shot over the course of 8 days?
8 days.
Wow.
I mean, people are in pre-production for longer than that. 8 days. How did you pull that off? I mean, that's real guerrilla-style shooting.
Yeah, it really, really was. We had an amazing producer, amazing AD, amazing script supervisor, an amazing cast. Everyone was just incredibly focused. You know, we had a small budget, so we needed to make our budget work, and you know, we really wanted to tell the story. And it's like, okay, we can tell this story if in 8 days. That's what we have to do. You know.
Now, speaking of the budget, you actually raised your money through Kickstarter. Why did you go the crowdsourcing way, and you know, how much did you guys raise?
I was tired of waiting around for like someone magical, mystical, majestical to write me a check or some studio, and I decided, you know what, I want to go to my community and, you know, ask them to give me the green light, and so that's what I decided to do. I was really inspired by a few specific African-American female filmmakers that were making films at the time, like Ava DuVernay, Dee Reese, and I was like, you know what, like these sisters are out here doing it for themselves, so let's go to the community for the green light. And
how much did the community give you for the green light?
well, we raised $27,000 on Kickstarter, and then we had a series of fundraisers after that to raise more money, and then I put all my savings, credit cards, everything
Really?
into it myself, yes.
Now, why was it important for you to take that gamble?
You know, I was really nervous about it. It was daunting. And, you know, there was a moment before we launched, and I was like, oh, my God, this is going to be so embarrassing if we don't get it. And I said, you know what? You know, that's what life is. You know, I can live with the trying and failing, but what I can't live with is, like, thinking about, well, what if I would have tried it? You know what I mean? And so I wouldn't be talking to you if I didn't take that chance.
We're
And
so happy that you're here.
And now we want to help you get some of that money back. So when can people go see the film? When can we check it out? And where?
Saturday, we are premiering at Urban World. Our first show is sold out, but they've added an additional 11:45 screenings. So
That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yes.
All right, we're there. And See you in Brooklyn one
Yes.
of these days. All right, take care.
Thank you so much. And we'll be right back with more Rise Entertainment 360.